Hey everybody, it's Aaron from Kilby H.E.A.R.S God. I'm going to try to do this live. So someone sent me a message this morning, or last night actually, of Jeremiah 2:24. Please explain to me this verse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our Here Journal outline to try to figure out what it means. Now, if you read it in the New King or the King James version, you're going to be struck with trying to figure out a riddle. So I would suggest maybe checking in a more modern translation. And I found one in the NLT, which is actually it's a decent translation put in English language. It says, "You are like a wild donkey sniffing at the wind at mating time. Who can restrain her lust? Those who desire her don't need to search, for she goes running to them." And right off the bat, you're like, okay, what is this talking about? What do I want to highlight here? It's talking about a wild ass in the King James version, so that's pretty interesting. And when it's just one verse like this, I just typically highlight the whole thing. What sticks out to me is just the interesting imagery. But if you look at Jeremiah as a whole, in the whole chapter, Jeremiah is making a case against his people because his people are always running away. The Jewish people this time are always running away from him, not listening to his laws or his decrees or anything like that. And so when you get to Jeremiah 2 and it says, "You are like a wild donkey sniffing the wind at mating time, who could restrain her lust?" He's talked about the people of Israel. In reality, he's talking about everyone. When it comes to our ability to follow after God or look to God's word and try to follow His word, we are all like wild donkeys sniffing at the wind at mating time. We're often looking for something else. We're often intoxicated by what we find. And it says, "Who can restrain her lust?" Like we run after other things all the time instead of God and His word and His law. And so that's what it's really saying. And so if I'm going to apply that to my life today, I just am reminded to but keep my eyes on God, the author, the perfecter of my faith, His word, and be careful about intoxicating lustful things. The way I look at food or money or people or power, any of those types of things. It's just a good reminder to find out what God says about something and run after those things instead of getting intoxicated by the things of the world. And if I was going to apply that in my life today, respond to it. I guess it'll just be a little bit of laughter because I think God has a sense of humor when you look at these things. So, yeah, He takes the things of the world and teaches us through them. So, yeah, well, this is me at my office at work, live on YouTube. So there you go, Ricky.
They actually do have stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.